This year, 24,000 couples will get married in Ireland. We follow 6 couples for 7 extraordinary days of their lives. Mayo native Maeve O'Hara and Brendan Kenny from Tipperary met 5 years ago. They live in northwest London. In 1 week's time, 245 family and friends will travel to her hometown to celebrate their marriage.
I'm actually now getting a little bit nervous.
Well, I want to go for a drink.
To be honest, I think this will be Cat.
She will kill me if I get this wrong.
When I think about it, I get butterflies in my stomach, so it's, I don't know how I'll be on the day at all.
In essence, I've pictured this day longer than Maeve has, because I was the one that was going to ask her to marry me.
Maeve and Brendan start the week to their wedding apart. Teacher Brendan decamped to Ireland a few days ago, while Maeve continues to work in London.
This is my usual attire for out on site, all PPE kitted up. On Saturday now it'll be a big transformation, no hard hat, no glasses, and hopefully some pearl earrings and a necklace and sparkly shoes rather than these ones, although they're not looking too bad at the moment. So yeah, big transformation.
Like many young people in the recession, Maeve moved to London to find a job, leaving a blossoming relationship with Brendan behind in Ireland.
I was getting very sad at home actually, because at the time there was no jobs for anyone starting off. I remember sending out 100 letters to companies that I had based my final year thesis around, and I got 3 replies. 2 were, "We'll keep you on file," and 1 was, "We can offer you an interview for a job that is 3 hours a week in Sligo."
I went away and I spoke to herself about these colours.
Okay.
And we had a bit of a chat about it, and I think we've decided on this one here and this silver one. I really just trying to compare them to these colours here.
See the lines, yeah?
See this little purpley and this silver here.
Maeve and Brendan are having a London Underground theme to their wedding. But for Brendan, the love affair with London wasn't always so affectionate. When Maeve first moved to the UK by herself, he struggled to cope.
I can still remember the day we got her a place to live, and I'll never forget driving home from Kerry Airport that day. I remember thinking, right, this is hard. This is going to be really hard, and I was really lonely. It was that kind of cutting of a tie that you kind of felt.
You knew that, like, you know, things were going to be a lot different.
The tie was going to be strained.
A lot of the time it was very close to ending.
We spent so much time on the road those 2 years.
Yeah.
It's time you'll never get back, but at the same time, it made us stronger as well.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you stick it out is a big thing.
Ordinarily now, it would be the bride-to-be who would prove these things.
She will kill me if I get this wrong.
We've actually practiced dancing. Oh, I forgot that. Right. So we've been doing some dance lessons.
What dance you doing?
We're doing It's a Surprise. Oh. So I can't tell you that. Yeah, I mean, it's saying scattered showers and it's 17 degrees. But scattered showers.
You know I love you, baby, more
There's one thing for certain about the dress. It's going to have loads of sparkles on it. Because she's the biggest magpie I've ever met. All she wants is sparkly bits. If it's not sparkly, I'll be shocked. No.
I don't know, because when he was, you know, talking about it, he thinks that there's lots of sparkles on it. In fairness, the only sparkle is this, you know. So I think he'll get a bit of a shock, the fact that I'm not coming in a big puffy dress with like sparkles all over it.
I'm going to Thurles, where Maeve got the necklace that she's wearing at the wedding. I'm going to go in there, try and get her a little present from me. It's for a wedding. I'm getting married on Saturday.
Very good, yeah.
And I've always got her charms.
Okay.
Something that's silver, blingy maybe even.
Okay, lovely.
Is there something blue? Because her engagement ring is blue. I'm hoping when she opens it up, she'll just say, "Oh," because that's normally the big reaction. I was on a stag weekend, and this crowd of girls came in. I liked her straight away. We caught eyes across the bar. A couple of the lads now were doing all the donkey work, for want of a better word now, and they were ruining themselves. So when they had themselves sufficiently ruined, I moved myself over and sat in opposite Maeve and just started chatting to her. And we hit it off, like really hit it off straight away that night. And that's exactly what I did. I texted her during the week. I made sure to wait till about Tuesday.
This is my last day of work, which is really nice. And then it's the big journey tomorrow, so really looking forward to that, and a hell of a lot of packing tonight.
Yeah, this would be the longest I've been away from her for quite a while now. And I suppose you do miss her. It's like everything, just your best friend and that, and just the company, and just having the chats. And I suppose if I think of her now, I'm just thinking of her kind of coming up the aisle and all that, because that's really all the whole thing has been boiling down to, is that one day, that moment even. Yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing her again. Maeve has actually put an awful lot of work into picking the songs. When she was growing up, when she was young, she nearly led the choir. The very first night I met her, she was playing piano inside the Pucon in Galway and just belting out the tunes. She loves singing Don't Look Back in Anger now, or what's that one from The Lion King, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Back in London, Maeve has time to practice a special song for Brendan, a song she hopes to perform on their wedding day.
I'm quite a big fan of Coldplay, and I heard the lyrics to this song and I was touched, and immediately I was like, right, this is the one. Wait for me. I don't know how that's going to go on the day, but we'll see. Pressure is on.
One of our celebrants is going to be Vinny Stapleton. I still call him Vinny. Everyone now at home calls him Father Vinny or Father Vincent. He was only ordained a priest a couple of weeks ago.
And our stories go back to the very beginning. I was born the 25th of January 1982 and he was born the 26th of January 1982. We've been great friends since you could start forming friendships. Oh, that was lucky. I've never done a wedding.
Okay.
But I've assisted like this. I assisted at my brother Michael's.
Yeah. Know that song?
I do.
Yeah, it's really
it's a lovely song.
It's a really nice song, yeah.
May It Be There from Enya, I saw that at one stage. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings myself. So. If someone had said to us 10 years ago that one day I'll be officiating at the wedding of Brendan Kenny, people would have laughed in our faces, and it's going to be an incredible moment. I mean, it'll probably rise a lump in my throat anyway, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, only in the front seat watching him.
Oh, this is getting emotional now, packing the stuff away. It's hitting me all of a sudden, oh, it's so nice. That's the thing, because I was so busy with work, I'm literally okay, focus, work, that's it. And now it's time for the wedding.
It's very strange the way so many people, especially in my school, they always ask me, are you going home to get married? When for me, it was never really an issue. It's a given.
After 2 weeks apart, Maeve and Brendan will be reunited tonight. To protect her dress, Maeve is taking the long way home by taxi, train, car and boat.
I'm about to go on my 12-hour plus journey to Ireland and to see all my family, to see Brendan. It'll be really lovely to see my parents again. I haven't seen them in months actually.
Brendan is also on the move today, leaving his family home in Tipperary to join Maeve's in Mayo.
But the rehearsal is when? Is it Friday?
Friday night.
Friday, I'd say 7 o'clock.
7 or 8.
7 should take an hour.
It won't take long.
No.
So you're ready to go, so ready to be let out of the nest. Right, so safe journey, Brendan. Should we see you on Friday, okay? Another one gone, another one bites the dust.
I'm very excited, yeah. I've got like friends texting me now and stuff, and I've got people who are making comments on Facebook and wishing me well and stuff, so it's getting very exciting.
So how are we doing? How's
Not bad, no.
Right, leave that down.
Okay.
Just slip this underneath the collar. Just the easy way.
It starts to feel a little bit more real when you put on the suit and you realise, okay, 3 days to go and I'll be wearing this in front of everyone.
There you are. Are you happy? That's what it's all about.
I'll get away with it, yeah. I thought it fairly soon into the relationship now that I'd be standing in some shop somewhere getting married, because I knew fairly early that she was the one I was going to ask. It was probably walking down the streets of Galway here even on a night out that I realised, oh, something, this is the one. Right, it's 9:10. 9:10, still bright. Can't get in contact with Maeve on the phone. But we know she's en route anyway. And we're expecting her here about 11 o'clock. Really looking forward to seeing her. Hello, Steve. I'm gonna hug her first. Is that okay? Good to see you. Good to see you.
I'm feeling very tired, but it's lovely to see Brendan. It's so lovely to see Brendan.
Come on, we're going home. Come on, we're going home.
We've gotta keep.
In just 2 days' time, London emigrants Maeve O'Hara and Brendan Kenny will be married in her native Mayo. Weddings feature strongly in the couple's early history. They first met while he was on a stag night in Galway, and Brendan immediately followed up with an invite to a family wedding. He made a strong second impression.
He showed up to the door in a denim jacket with the fur collar and a brown jumper as well with the diamonds on it. And I was like, nice guy, but some things might have to go in the future.
I said to her, would you like to come to that wedding? She said yes straight away. So I think that then I really felt that I really liked her, and I think I was feeling it back as well. Because a couple of the lads came up to me during the night and said, you've got a grin on you like a Cheshire cat. You're like a lad broke and his prize bitch around Shelburne Park. And it was just so wrong. And at the same time, he actually had captured exactly how I must have looked. I need to get a haircut.
We also have to practice our dance.
I've been practicing all week.
Have you been practicing all week?
Wait till you see my steps.
We're going to visit my Aunt Nancy. Aunt Nancy has always been a big part of my life. When I was growing up, I used to stay with her for summers on end, and she always calls me Trouble the House. Nancy has organised all the flowers for the wedding. Hello.
Hello, Maeve.
I haven't seen you in ages. How are you?
No, welcome. I miss you.
How are you?
I really do.
Oh.
I'm good at the moment.
Good, great. You're looking brilliant. You want family to be involved. Like if I was to have it over in London, you know, my aunt wouldn't be able to travel over, you know. Have you a child of Prague, by the way? We've no child of Prague.
I think I have.
Do you?
I think I have in the kitchen.
Do you? Brilliant.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
I hope it works.
I hope this keeps the weather, the bad weather at bay.
Where are you working yourself?
We're both living in London.
Oh, London, oh, lovely.
Yeah,
so nice to come home for the wedding.
Absolutely. And it's at a really special time, I suppose, as well.
It is, of course.
That's really nice, huh?
Happy with that?
Very happy with that.
Yeah.
Cheers. That's
You're very welcome.
top class.
And good luck on Saturday.
And thanks very much.
There's still flights out of Knock now, you know, if you want to just escape early, but you're all right, you get there.
It's looking terrible out there now, so make sure the child of Prague is out. Because I just Googled it.
Yeah.
And it says that you're supposed to put it underneath the hedge or a bush. I think they're lying in some flower pots. I read another tradition. If the head comes off, it's supposed to be even more powerful. But the head has to, come off accidentally, so you can't go over.
Off with your head.
It has to be decapitated accidentally. So, no, so I don't have any luck yet today.
Some people would think about, you know, what their dress is going to look like on the day of the wedding, whereas I was more like, what music am I going to have, you know, on the day of the wedding? So to me, it means a lot. I completely forgot that this is, like, literally, there's no other sound to this apart from a church organ sound. And with the song that I'm singing playing, it looks like that I'll have to get the keyboard out of the attic and bring it up here. Which puts a bit of spanner in the works because I don't even know, is it up in Tiernar? I think it could be in Bursley, but I'm not sure. I'm actually now getting a little bit nervous, as in just butterflies in my stomach.
I'm just about to go out the door now to do this rehearsal. I also have to write up Maeve's card. I'll leave out for her somewhere to hide it somewhere and I'll text her later on to see where it is. And her couple of gifts that I got her earlier on in the week. I think it'll put a smile on her face and that's really all it's about. Only a small thought. Really look forward to the big day.
I've thought about this a lot, and every time I think about it, I just, like, you know, start smiling.
I kind of am looking forward to that moment, we'll say, when you turn around and she's just there on your left shoulder. I think that'd be nice because that's when the whole thing has come together. Yep.
What, is PJ Kylie coming?
PJ.
I told him there was no need.
No, that's... Who's your best man? Is Bobby here?
But he just literally can't make it.
That's okay, that's fine. Sure, I'll guide them. When they'll be here, you'll be here tomorrow anyway, Brendan, ahead of time. I'll guide them through it. Again, everything that'll be happening, I'll be giving them an
I kind of felt that. You kind of direct them during the show anyway.
I will, of course, yeah.
During the show?
Yes,
the mask,
yeah.
not the show.
It's our show, it's our way of showing people.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll meet with your respective groomsmen. You shake hands with them at the top, he'll come out to meet you. So then when the coast is clear, and Jack, you're looking well. Do you want to give Ma'am? Will she be in the front seat? Yeah.
Oh,
she'll be in the front seat,
okay.
Yeah.
So whoever you give a hug there.
Yeah.
We just get on so well together. Like, you know, I couldn't see myself with anybody else, and you know, he's just such a lovely person, and I feel whole. Like when Brendan is with me, you know, he's the love of my life. So what more can I say?
It's like preparing for a match. It must be the exact way it feels like the night before a county final or something. Yeah. You just feel, and yet, because we've everything prepared, we've everything done, everything feels right, we're going to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Apart from the dance practice, I don't know what we're going to do
even
about
better.
that.
If that goes wrong, it'll be even funnier altogether.
I don't know what we're going to do about that.
But again, the whole night doesn't hinge on that.
Yeah, I know.
So we'll just enjoy that.
Yeah.
Do you want to give it a try now?
Okay, fine.
Because I want to go for a drink. Come here to me. Nice and slow. Come here. Oh.
Is it the pretzel?
Is it?
Yeah, it's the pretzel.
Oh, pretzel. Okay, like that. So, drop your hands, go around like that, go like this, give me that, throw you out there. My turns, there we go.
To be honest, I think this will be cat. I'm so worried about tomorrow. Oh, God.
So what if it bombs? If it bombs, you just laugh. End of story. Come on, done. Come on. It'll be all good. Come on. Not a chance. No hope. I think that just knowing the house, I think it's going to be very busy that morning, and it'll be tense to get everything together on the day. I think she's going to kill me now.
To be honest, the minute I met Maeve, like, I actually knew straight away, like, you know, there was just such a spark between them, and they just light up the room, the two of them.
Ours is just the silver line, we'll say.
Nancy probably has them for the flowers. You know the thing Dad has with a little pearl on it?
See how it looks.
So far, so good. The weather seems to be picking up as well. It looks like our child's a Prague are after doing the trick. What time? Have you got time, Jack?
Just 4:15.
Oh,
You said you want to be leaving 4:15.
Well, there's no way we'll be leaving at 4:15. The parents are downstairs hoovering.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at the colours of that.
That's really pretty.
That is so pretty.
It matches your
my ring. Yeah. Some bling for the biggest magpie I've ever met. I thought it would match your bouquet.
They might no longer be two, but one flesh, and thought that what you were pleased to do.
Brendan, wear this ring as a sign of our love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
It's my proud duty now to pronounce these two wonderful people, husband and wife, and we'll show our congratulations.
Is that?
Let me in, unlock the door. I never felt this way
I suppose when Maeve went over to the keyboard, started to play music, what I felt more than anything else was just pure pride. Because I just said to myself, that's her doing what she loves.
Nancy. Oh, the flowers are gorgeous.
That was my highlight of the wedding, apart from being told that I was now her husband.
That moment when you walk up the aisle and everyone is there that you know is friends, family and neighbours, and it's just absolutely magical.
One of the big things was the feeling of the ring on the finger, and it felt good straight away. It feels new, but it feels right.
Would you like a drape on that door?
Yeah.
I think it'd look fantastic.
Is it nearly time? Is it nearly time?
Oh, I think today it's hit finally hit.
Nearly there. I can see the head and a big push. Ah!